In this video, we'll be covering enabling drip campaign automation in Shape, including creating or editing a campaign, adding steps to the campaign workflow, and creating new templates to add to your campaigns. Starting from your dashboard, navigate to Settings in the top gradient navigation bar and select Sales and Marketing Automation, where you will find the drip campaign settings page. Shape comes out of the box with pre-made campaigns based on successful marketing strategies from your industry, but you can create a new custom campaign by clicking the green Create button at the top of the page. You can also duplicate an existing campaign to create a new campaign with a similar workflow. Click the Choose drop-down in the Actions column and select Duplicate to copy your campaigns. The campaign will have the word copy after the title to indicate the new copied campaign to edit. In this video, we will edit an existing campaign. The goal is to define your target audience via enrolled records and enrollment criteria. Then, create the sequence of communications or actions that will be sent out once the initiation status and tags, if applicable, are met. The drip campaign will run until the record reaches the end status that is defined on this page, or until the drip campaign runs out of steps and content. Choose which record types receive this drip campaign. You can select a single record type or multiple depending on the drip actions and content you'd like to take place. For example, sending welcome and qualifying communication and action types will most likely be tailored to your leads or prospects. You can set up multiple campaigns to run with different enrollment criteria. Next, let's choose the status that initiates this campaign. There can only be one initiation status, and as soon as a record hits the initiation status after the campaign is set to on, they will be enrolled into communications. We'll then set the end statuses for this campaign. An example being that you would not want welcome and new lead communications to go to your prospects who have already reached out and been sent an application, and you can select as many statuses as necessary here. The campaign will run until an end status is reached or the drip campaign runs out of content to send out. You can target specific records via tags. Create tags using the Manage Tags settings page, and tag your records via the tags field within the records profile. For example, you can have two campaigns for new leads in your system, one for records tagged purchase and another tagged refinance to tailor your automated communications based on loan purpose. By default, this drip campaign will include all marketing sources. However, if you'd like to tailor your campaigns based off of a particular marketing source, use this field to exclude the sources that are not being targeted here. Let's take a look at the workflow steps for this campaign by clicking on the Add Step button. Choose the action type. This is what is going to happen during this step. Most people use drip campaigns for email and SMS communication to nurture their records through the pipeline, but also find actions such as changing the status to move your records through your pipeline automatically. After choosing the action type, your list of options will show in the Choose drop-down. For example, if the Send SMS action is chosen, the SMS templates will show as Choose options. The drip campaign will send according to the template information. For example, if the template used is set to send from the user email to the lead email, then the drip campaign will follow these fields when sending. Choose the time delay from the enrollment criteria above. For example, send a welcome email immediately as soon as a new prospect enters the system as a new initiation status. Another option, if the initiation status is nurture, then the time delay may be to send an email follow-up 30 days later. Please note that the time delay from previous steps is not based on the first step, it is based off of the previous step. You can get specific with campaign sending times for each workflow step. Select the time frames that each step should be scheduled to send for more precise marketing. This can only be used with day delays. It will not be able to be used with immediately, delay 15 minutes, etc. Lastly, let's go over adding run schedules to your campaigns. The run schedules will go off of your company's time zone settings to ensure that your customers are getting follow-up during the appropriate days and times. Within the drip campaign, press the Add Run Schedule button to define your run schedule. At the bottom of the workflow section, a new section will appear titled Run Schedule. You can click the pencil edit icons and add start and end times for each day that you'd like your campaign to run. Days that are toggled off in red will not send out any content on those days. Once you're happy with your campaign workflow, scroll to the top of the page and set the campaign status to on. Any records that reach the initiation status from that point forward will be enrolled. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to our dedicated support team by emailing support@setshape.com.